Greetings again, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I am here on January 26th. It's about 10 o'clock, not a little before 10 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, and I want to bring a topic to you about kind of a different idea than the ones I've been talking about. I talk a lot about geometry and mathematics and also some philosophy, some physics and social commentary, but this one's going to be about an idea based on experience I have in the workplace, actual hands-on job experience. And some of you have also got experience with sales and marketing. That's going to be the focus, the impetus of this one, and something in particular about the nature of marketing. And I'm going to try to keep this juicy. It's kind of it may be an inherently dry subject to some people. And I know that when I was younger, the idea of sales was wholly objectionable. I wanted to have nothing to do with it because it sounded kind of awful. But I tell you what, I got a job in sales at one point, and it became fun. I figured out that it's not what I thought it was. And that's going to be kind of the short subject of this video. Proper sales, what it looks like, what it involves, and what defines it, and why a lot of people get it wrong. Marketing is semi-synonymous with sales in business. You can have marketing directors, you can have business development managers. I used to be one of those myself, so I have personal experience. I know what I'm talking about with this one. And the thing is about marketing, there's two camps, basically. You can look at it as there's two camps of sorry, there's a loud motor vehicle. There's the people who aim to open your wallet by any means necessary, and in their defense, and it's a lot of people, it's a lot of people in the business who just look at the bottom line. They look at how quick and fast they can get into your wallet and complete a transaction, because in fairness, that's how they're trained a lot of times. They call it the today business. We don't care if they come back, kind of thing. And you see this a lot. And, not to call people out, but in used car sales, for example, it's all about closing the deal. You don't see a huge number of companies anymore that try to retain their usership or their customer base. I mean, there are some, they will tell you that they do, of course, but in practice, they don't so much. They don't care so much. It's become a lot less personal, a lot less sustainable, like by design and by intention. But anyway, there's the two camps I'm mentioning are those who try to just get in your wallet as quick and fast as possible. And then there's the other camp who are actually more successful, counterintuitively more successful. And that's the point of this video. So what it comes down to, what sales and marketing come down to, is identifying needs, communicating value, and being cool. That last part's underestimated. It's underappreciated and understated. And you'll see this in advertising. You see this if you visit a store or a website. Companies and brands want to be cool. And they invest tremendous amounts of resources and time and money into this. And they try to document coolness, and they try to identify with their customers. And they think that it's possible, first of all. It's it's a contradiction. And the reason why is because being cool in a lot of ways has nothing to do with taking, which is what the companies are doing. Being cool is about being fair, if you ask me. It's about, you can be generous too. That helps a lot. That's super cool if you're generous, but it's not even a necessity. It's not required. What is required is being fair and being real and genuine and transparent. And you'll find the coolest people tend to be the most fair people, and they just resonate with you because they're cool and fair. On the other hand, if a company is angling to get something from you, money, for example, they may try to disguise it, and they're not just going to come out and say, "Pay me," and we're giving you something that may not even be of super big use to you or of high quality anymore. And they don't want to say these things. They carefully avoid saying that. So right off the bat, they're not cool. So what do? They research, right? They have focus groups. They have databases, huge databases, and scientists to analyze being cool and record the snapshots of what cool people do, and then they emulate it. They try to, trick you into thinking they're cool because they're emulating it somehow, and it never works. And in fact, not only doesn't it work, the things they touch become uncool. For example, so they're, the trying to open your wallet and not being transparent about it is uncool. But then they start touching, memes, like internet memes or slogans or jokes that are going around, and suddenly these things are they're tainted by the parasitism, for lack of a better word. It's this. I don't want to talk about the economy and the reasons for it. And in their defense, they all got bills to pay. So, I'm understanding of their situations, employees and companies, but the effect is still that they're contaminating the culture. Okay? They're taking and not giving. They're not being fair. They're not being transparent, and they're abusing the coolness that's already there, making it less so, just so that they can, get something out of it. And it's never going to work. Okay, so the big point, the final point, my point is, it's not going to work. You cannot steal coolness. You can't sell it back to me. You can't record it, reprocess it, and mass produce it, because by definition that is uncool. It's just never going to work. All you can do is trick people. You can simulate it and trick people and bamboozle them, and it's a big terrible thing. And I hope people gain from this video just an understanding that it's important to be real. It's important to be honest and fair, most of all, and that makes you cool. Have a great day. Thanks.